Forbidden love, a secret office romance. Imagine this. A bustling corporate office, the fluorescent lights flickering overhead, computers humming softly as a room full of professionals types away. Among these diligent workers, two people, colleagues, technically just acquaintances, find their paths crossing day after day. But what starts as a routine encounter slowly turns into something far deeper, something more dangerous. Today, we're diving into the heart of a forbidden romance, where love, career, and integrity are all on the line. Are you ready to explore the world of secret glances, quiet conversations, and the rush of a love that was never meant to be? Our story begins with Emma, a creative and dedicated marketing specialist, and David, a smart and ambitious project manager. They work for a well-respected firm that prides itself on integrity, productivity, and professionalism. The company has one strict rule: no relationships between colleagues. And it's not just a guideline, it's a rule they enforce rigidly. It's in the handbook, mentioned in training sessions, and even rumored to have caused the firing of employees in the past. This rule exists for a reason. The company values its work environment and doesn't want personal relationships interfering. Emma and David are both highly focused on their careers. For Emma, her job is not only her passion, but her escape. For David, it's a path toward reaching his goals. But despite their dedication, something has shifted recently, something they didn't plan and can't control. They notice each other in the small, mundane details. Passing in the hall, sharing a cup of coffee, or collaborating on project meetings. At first, it's nothing more than polite smiles and professional banter. But before long, those moments become longer. The smiles grow warmer, and the lines between professionalism and personal feelings blur. It happens slowly. Emma finds herself thinking about David's laugh during a meeting, or the way he seems to catch her eye, even in a crowded room. She wonders if it's all in her head, this spark that feels both thrilling and dangerous. Then one day, they find themselves alone in the office kitchen, the usual busy hum replaced by a rare quietness. Their conversation shifts, moving from work topics to personal stories, shared interests, and dreams for the future. David talks about his family, his love for travel, and his ambitions. Emma shares her passion for art, her weekend hikes, and her goals. In those moments, they're not just colleagues, but two people genuinely connecting. The spark is undeniable, and it's clear that something has changed. But they both know the stakes. Emma is torn between the thrill of pursuing this unexpected connection and the fear of what it could mean for her career. For David, the stakes are just as high. He's on the cusp of a big promotion, and a relationship with a coworker could derail everything. Yet, the pull they feel toward each other is powerful, a gravitational force that neither can easily resist. It's a Friday night, and the office is hosting a celebratory party for the recent success of a major project. There's music, laughter, and a sense of camaraderie in the air. Emma and David find themselves drawn together, as always, talking in a corner of the room. The mood is light, and as they laugh together, they realize just how rare it is to feel so connected. The hours slip by, and as the party winds down, they find themselves alone again. It's then that David takes a bold step. With a quick glance to make sure no one is watching, he reaches for Emma's hand, giving it a gentle squeeze. It's a simple gesture, but it speaks volumes. Emma's heart races, and she can't help but smile. They both know what this means. They're crossing a line, one that can't easily be uncrossed. But in that moment, with the city lights glowing through the office windows, neither of them wants to go back. From that night on, Emma and David's relationship blossoms in secret. They steal moments when they can, a lunch date here, a quick text there, and late-night phone calls that stretch into the early hours. They navigate the thrill and fear of being discovered, and it becomes a careful dance. They create alibis, invent meetings, and avoid eye contact in the office. They know the risks, but they also know what they have is rare. Their relationship becomes their safe space, a sanctuary away from the office pressures and daily routines. But every joyful moment is shadowed by the fear of exposure. They both know that if their secret were revealed, it would lead to consequences. They could lose their jobs, their reputations, and everything they've worked for. And yet, for now, they decide it's worth the risk. But all secrets have a way of coming out. Emma and David grow more comfortable, and with comfort comes carelessness. A coworker catches a glance between them that lingers a little too long. A shared ride home is spotted by a sharp-eyed employee. Rumors start to circulate, and it's only a matter of time before their boss calls them in for a meeting. Their hearts race as they sit across from their supervisor, waiting to see what he knows. It's a subtle warning, a reminder of the company's strict policies. Emma and David know it's a wake-up call, a chance to end things before they lose it all. The fear of losing their jobs, their careers, and the lives they've built is suddenly very real. They have to make a choice. Let go of each other and protect what they've worked for, or take a leap, risking everything for the chance to be together. In a tearful, private conversation, Emma and David weigh their options. They could end things, pretend it never happened, and go back to the lives they led before they met. Or they could take the leap, be honest about their relationship, and accept whatever consequences come. It's a painful decision, and they both know that either choice will have its own consequences. Ultimately, they decide that their love is worth the risk. They choose to come forward, to speak with their boss and explain the truth. It's a terrifying moment, but also a freeing one. They face the unknown together, holding on to the hope that their honesty and commitment will see them through. In the end, their confession leads to unexpected results. The company makes a rare exception, allowing Emma and David to keep their jobs, but with strict guidelines to maintain professionalism. They both agree, willing to do whatever it takes to balance their love and their careers. Their relationship moves forward, now out in the open, and they navigate the new challenges together. It's not easy, but they learn that love isn't just about passion or secrecy. It's about trust, resilience, and the courage to fight for what truly matters. And so, Emma and David's forbidden romance becomes a story of strength, sacrifice, and a love that defies the odds. They risked everything to be together, and though their journey was fraught with challenges, they emerged stronger, ready to face the future side by side. Because in the end, true love, even in the unlikeliest of places, is worth fighting for.